Good morning, beautiful, wonderful people. It's another day to be in the land of the living. One more day, 24 hours before 2025 comes in. For that, I am truly, truly grateful. Facebook family, YouTube family, top of the morning to you guys. It's been a minute. I had some little situations going on, and I'm not really worried about it because God gonna bring me through it all. That's what I got to say. I'm just enjoying this beautiful, beautiful last 2 days of 2024. For old things have passed away, and everything becomes new. God didn't have to do it, but He did. Guys, hold on for a minute. As we gonna start off this morning, y'all know what I say. Jesus is my everything, and He will always be. For whom do I have but Thee? It's another day's journey, guys. It's been a minute. I had some things going on in my life. Ain't nothing that nobody else ain't going through, and that's what I realized. Got no more time for complaining. It's praying time. It's believing time. It's having faith now in the one that has all power. I'm not worried about resolutions or how I'm going to approach 2025 day by day because that's all I'm granted. I'm not worried about yesterday because that's history. Tomorrow is a mystery. I only got today, which is Monday, December 30th. What am I going to do with today? I choose to walk in love. I choose to walk in joy. I choose to walk in peace. If I have to walk alone, it don't even matter. I'm equipped for this journey. I was built for this. I was built for this. I used to ask myself, guys, I tell you the truth, I used to ask myself a long time ago when I was a young woman, I used to say, Daddy, why I'm always, they call it antisocial, but Daddy, why I'm always, okay with this? I had my mom's. I had my dear cousin who is my god sister, my children. Know a lot of people ain't got no beef with nobody, ain't never had no beef with my homegirls. We grew up together. And to this day, we have been acquainted, some of them 55 years. When we get together, we chop it up. How you churn? How your mama? If somebody's sick, I'm coming to see you. How y'all doing? But Pam has always rolled solo. Anybody that know me personally know that. When I was a hot mess of greens with some rotten ball eggs, put it in a pot and stir it up. That's a double mess. You ain't too much see me roll with nobody. I rode solo because let me explain something to you. And I'm going to say this from the heart for me. Nobody don't owe you nothing. Nobody don't owe me nothing. I tell people all the time and they get to laughing. I be like, if somebody give you a bubble gum, you ought to say, thank you. Because they didn't even owe you that. They could have chewed it themselves. No game. I'm grateful today for everything in my life. I'm grateful for everything in my life. I ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody. I ain't with it, man. I ain't with it. I'm pressing forward for my life. People leaving here. Mm-hmm. Like the Dusty say. Mm-hmm. People leaving here. I thank God this year that we didn't lose multiple family members. We lost one recently. Rest in peace, Judy Ann Davis, my first cousin. I carry her children in my heart. That's the safest place because that's only the place that God can touch. It's coming up a new year. I ain't setting no resolutions. I ain't doing none of that. Never too much did. I took every day as it come. In my older years, I felt like, at some point, I wanted to step out of the true characteristics of who I truly am. Because I'm okay with me. I become so consumed with other things, and instead of letting go what I'm reading and what I'm being taught in the spirit, because the Bible says, be holy, for I'm holy. And I don't do no preaching. I'm a motivational speaker. I don't wear no titles because God did all this. God did this. I don't owe nothing to nobody but God. T.I. son King say he stand on business. Pamela stand on God. That's all I've ever known. That's what my parents taught. I'm so glad that I can go back to what I was trained up as a child. I'm so glad I can go back to that. Everything that has happened in 2024, it hasn't shaken my faith. I still stand strong. I still stand firm. I still believe in the Almighty Jesus Christ. I still believe that he died for me and everybody on this earth. Not only me, because I ain't selfish, because I want to see everybody make it. I pray that we all will be ready. When I pray for myself, I pray for everybody. I don't want to see nobody lost. When I see people, that I used to be acquainted with, I bow my head right there. Solidly. Because it could have been me. He didn't have to. Y'all, 2024 is here. It's here. Mr. Porter, I see you. Tony Sanders, I see you. See y'all popping up on my page. May God continue to bless each and every person in 2025. New beginnings. Once again, God has been too good. Not only January 1st, 2025, but December 30th. If you steal him, you need to raise him up in the air. Raise him up in the air. Because somebody will gladly trade places with you. Aches and pains and this and that and etc. and so forth and so on. God didn't have to do it. But he did. I'm grateful, guys, to you that are going to pop up and see this on Facebook. Y'all give me a minute. I always say something back to you as soon as I get a chance. I thank God for everything that he's done in my life. No complaints, no worries, just grateful. When I was out there in that world, I think I'm going to conclude with this one because the topic of this is God has been so good. When I was out there in that world, I used to say this, long as they got trees, they can print some money, I ain't worried about no deficit. I'm going to have some. And I'm going to say it again, on everything that's holy. If somebody bless me, I thank you. But I'm not a beggar or a bum. I'm not a pauper. My God has always taken care and good care of the Pam. Always. So, Father, forgive me. This is what I need forgiveness for. Father, forgive me. In 2024, when I get in the modes, Daddy, what is going on? Daddy, what is going on? No, help me. What is it? Forgive me. Because that's not who I am. I don't know why I got to a mold where I thought, hey, stand tall. You a king's kid. That's who you is. You a king's kid. Every human being that's on this earth, God created us with all types of gifts. I don't go around bragging I'm all this and I'm all that. Man, I'm a creation of the Christ. He said we was created in his image. And when I chose him, I became royalty. And one more thing, I'm going to spit right now. Anybody that go around telling people, you think you better? I'm going to tell you what my spirit spoke to my heart. You are. Quit trying to simplify things to appease people. You think you better than people? Man, I'm a king's kid. I'm royalty. I'm better than I ever was. So the next time, this is for somebody else too. Next time somebody step to you because God is blessing you and say, oh, she thinks she better. Oh, he think he better. Say, yes, I am. I'm royalty. Quit denying your heritage. Me, the Bam, the motivator. Used to be like, man, why? Yeah. Maybe I had a reckoning with myself. I had a reckoning in these last 50-some days of the year. I had a reckoning with myself. And I realized, let love abide. The greatest thing of all is love. It is. I can seriously say on this morning, December 30th, I corrected everything that was in my heart. Corrected it all. I had a thing called block ministry. I unblocked them. Mm-hmm. Like the Dusty said. Mm-hmm. Got no more time to waste. Got no more time to waste. One day, I will sleep. And I want to hear him say, well done, my good and faithful servant. Take your rest. You see, as a discipline of Christ, I sometimes don't want to be bothered with foolishness. Not going to be bothered with it. Not going to pick up my phone unless you want to talk about something positive. Now, if it's something we can pray about, sure. Let's talk about it. If I can share my testimony with you, sure. Let's talk about it. I didn't roll that way when I was out there. I didn't roll that way. That's why you ain't never heard my name ringing in bull crap. But I'm grateful this morning. I'm truly grateful. I'm grateful that my siblings are yet alive. I'm grateful that the 3 pieces are still alive, family members, except with the exception of the one that we lost. That didn't belong to us. She belonged to God. With that exception, I'm grateful this morning that nobody called me on the phone this morning. Everything in my life is alone. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everything in my life is alone. And I treat it like that. I do the very best that I can. If somebody need me, I do. I do the very best I can. I don't get no trophy for that. You don't get no trophy for being a good wife. You don't get no trophy for being a good mother. Good sister. That's what you're supposed to do. That's my motto. I'm here today only through God's grace and his mercy. Once again, I'd rather reach for the moon and miss than aim for the gutter and make it. To thy own self, You better keep staying true. You can't be false with nobody, or day or night, if you keep it real with you. That's what the Bam say. That's Shakespeare, y'all. Blessings, love, peace, joy, happiness. Even if you have to shed some tears, God bottles them. You do know that, right? Much love, beautiful, wonderful people. Facebook family, 2025. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I pray that your year is prosperous and blessed. Bye-bye.